Okay, everybody. Here we are. It is Lone Star Open 2021. You're watching Yavin Base, and we're about to watch two Rebel lists absolutely crush. They're going to be two buses, and they're facing off on Bombing Run, Hemden, Limited Viz. Before we get too much further, let me have my co-caster, Ghost Walking, chime in here. What's up, dude?
How's it going, everybody? Had a nice quick lunch break. Got some authentic Tex-Mex.
Nice.
Since, traveled all this way down here.
Nice. We had Grimaldi's pizza over on my end of things. We had the Don, which was a
right.
meatball pizza. It was delicious.
That sounds fantastic.
Delicious. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. So,
if we thought this first game was a little bit slow,
yeah,
this is not going to be the
This
case.
will not be slow. This is Hemden Bombing Run. And both players are bringing, I think they both have R2
They do.
in their list. And
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out what, they're still deploying actually. So we don't yet know which units the bombs are being attached to just yet.
So this is pretty close to a mirror in that we have two single buses, two Sabines, and two R2s.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
It's kind of the rest of the filler where you'll see the difference here.
I'm kind of glad to see the Sabine bus getting played.
There's a lot of Sabine here today.
Yeah, Sabine had made a showing. She was not left behind. Both Sabine, Luke, definitely a lot of fleets today. There are a couple of Wookiees in this game as well.
There are.
There's two small Wookiee units.
Yeah, let's go over the lists real quick because the first one, our red player, is at 785.
Wow.
Yes.
And he's red.
And he's red.
785 and he's red, folks.
By a significant margin, as we'll get to.
Yeah, Colby, the blue player,
is at 779.
Yeah, he came to play.
Yeah.
Okay, this boy came to play.
So, our red player for Chris today, we have a Rebel Officer with Vigilance, Sabine Wren with Situational Awareness, Recon Intel, and her Darksaber, R2-D2 with C-3PO, 3 Naked Rebels, Clan Wren with Situational Awareness and Recon Intel, no bombing rockets, and then he's got 2 Wookiee Warriors. Both have offensive push tenacity. One has a Recon Intel, but neither have the Bowcaster, so going more for the melee-focused, skinnier Wookiees. And then he has a fully loaded AA-5 speeder truck with Shriv, the Gunk, Unorthodox Tactician, and the big quad laser.
Man, what a savage list! And it's kind of a natural extension of the older Sabine Clan Ren double Wookiee list that we saw succeed on other Recover Bombing Run games in the past online. Yep. So we're seeing it transition into the offline space right now.
And this is exciting.
Yeah, and I think actually we on the board now. They're done deploying. They're about to hit up turn 1. Let's try to find out where these bombs got attached. Let's take a look at this board. Let's see if we can read this from on high up here. Okay, so I see some flares up here. This must be Clan Ren with the red plumes in the upper part of the screen. That's got to be Clan Ren up there.
I actually think they're putting the bombs down now.
Oh, they're putting the bombs down now. Okay, so one got attached to a bus just now. One is getting attached to Sabine or Clan Ren, probably. Yeah, it makes sense to run. Huh?
You can hear us? Okay.
Okay, no problem. We'll keep it down.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll keep it down. So one probably getting attached to Clan Ren here.
Yeah, it's a little bit quieter in this second round.
Is that bomb
here.
attached to the truck?
It does look like it.
Okay. Now, I don't think you can attach. You're not supposed to attach the bomb to, unless it's inside the truck. In which case, you can't attach it to a unit inside the truck.
That's true.
So that's something we might want to tell a judge. Maybe. We're not supposed to intervene.
Not supposed to.
Yeah, but it's pretty obvious that you can't do that. Okay, good. As long as we're audible and we can keep it down like this, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
I asked multiple times for a privacy screen.
Okay.
Because I was afraid that this would happen.
All right.
So they're rolling their unorthodox tactician dice now. Yeah, blue.
That's why those are
Thank
there.
you.
That makes sense.
Hey, Daniel. Daniel, I got a question. Are you allowed to attach a bomb to a unit inside the bus?
To what?
To attach a bomb to a unit inside a bus? No? I would just double check. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you think strategy is going to be here?
I am not sure. I need to read the lists again real quick because these lists are so similar. These lists are so similar to me. To me. Let's see. So you got blue player. You got blue player with Sabine, double Mando. Okay,
Double Mando.
But
a
but the
naked
Mandos are
Mando, really.
naked.
Yeah.
That's strange to me. I have never played against a naked Mandalorian squad before. I don't really know how good they are. I have no way to judge their effectiveness.
It's going to be pretty good for this.
They're asking about tactician now. I'm going to turn the dice camera on small cam just so we can see the tactician roll out there. So that
like
looks
two and
three
three.
aims for Colby. That's a lot.
So they brought up a good question there as to who rolls first for...
I think
Tactician.
blue would roll first
Yeah.
because blue has priority on effect,
That would make sense.
on card effect. What's up?
So it's attached to the bus.
Okay.
Inside the bus.
Okay.
Also, the problem is you didn't have bases for them.
Ah.
They need to be on bases. That's why I explained
Oh, got it. Okay.
that matters.
Okay. I couldn't tell what was going on.
That's
I
how-
didn't know if I was seeing something that was going on.
In fact,
I think as a spectator, I'm supposed to tell you
Yeah,
first
exactly.
and never them.
yeah, that's what I wanted to check.
Okay.
Let me have some tell, like borrow this unpainted bombs.
Yeah.
That way you have something you can see.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you. I appreciate it, Daniel. Sometimes streaming can interfere with the normal flow of the game. That is definitely true.
For sure. So it looks like we've got a double move here with a trooper unit.
It looks to me as though it is a naked rebel.
So it's going to be interesting to see if these the Z6s for the rebels are
Those
gonna be the
unpainted bombs can
firepower.
be totally seen so much better.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. They look a lot better. They look a lot better.
Fantastic.
Wait, this isn't TTS. Hi, Seth. How you doing, sir? So that's a naked rebel moving out there. So obviously, both players are going to want to try to score secret mission.
Yep.
You can see that R2-3PO for Chris are positioned on the outside wing.
Mm-hmm.
They are likely in a good spot unless the bus tries to peel off and deal with them. I think that's probably a thing that could be done here, is that one of the bus could peel off towards our left.
Yeah. And I guess it could be interesting to see if he decides to put the Wookiees in the bus and just have them melee R2 and C-3PO.
I could
Unless
see
I'm
it.
talking about the same list.
I could see it. Okay, we got some movement here.
He has the Wookiees.
Got some movement here going on from I think that might be a rebel unit. That might be one of the rebel Z6s because it's a 5-body squad, so you can kind of tell that it's a trooper unit with guns. I like Chris's list because he brought some heavies.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm quiet because I project, so I project really loud. And the table told us that when we talk at full volume, they can totally hear us.
So we're going to try to keep our voices a little bit down,
Yeah,
especially when we're discussing potential strategies.
Right. We're gonna try to just talk into the laptop and talk semi-quietly,
Yeah.
so that hopefully we can protect the integrity of the game on the stream table.
I'm interested as to whether or not the blue player chose the board edge at the top here, because if you look at that giant terrain temple piece, his Mandos can very easily jump over that. So I'm not sure he wasn't trying to deny the Wookiees the ability to scale and get along that for their extra movement, because it's arguable that the bottom is actually a little bit better here for the table. He's got easier access to get up the stairs to the center ring and doesn't have that giant piece of terrain there.
Yeah, and here he goes. Those Mandos with their flaming plumes there jumping over.
That might be my favorite 3D print.
Yeah, the sort of smoke plumes.
Yep.
I don't like them, but that's because I see people paint them with, they don't have enough fire in the smoke. But I think if you paint like a big fiery ball, it's really nice. Hey, Fox in the River, welcome in. I wanted to say that the matchup is Bus versus Bus, Sabine versus Sabine, Clan Ren versus Clan Ren. It is Bus, Sabine, and Clan Ren, but one side with Wookiees and one side with some Rebel troopers with heavy weapons.
And a naked Mando squad.
And naked Mando squad, yeah.
Well, with situational awareness.
Yeah, with situational. No vigilance, though.
No vigilance here. 10 activations for each. Whoever loses the first unit is going to be in a world.
And neither side has a reckless driver. So no, we have not seen any reckless drivers yet. We have one bus with Shriv. Oh, there goes R2-3PO hiding under the hangar there on the left side of the screen.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yep. Whoop. There he goes. Yeah, same here, Droids Rule. But I fear that that list is trying to do too much. I think if you do Bus Sabine, you don't then also do Clan Ren, because I feel like you're sacrificing a little too much to take all three of those units.
Yeah, I think there's a possibility there, and it just gets so expensive at that point.
Okay, we got another Mando unit jumping here. Or those? Oh no, those are Rebel troopers that went through the doorway, I think.
Is it possible we can get a look at the table without the dice cam real quick?
Yeah,
I'm not really sure what's down in that bottom corner.
We can. Let's see. Okay, so sorry. Underneath the dice cam, there were a couple of other units. I think there's one unit of Wookiees here.
That's what it looks like.
That looks like a Wookiee unit to me.
I'm gonna go find out.
Yeah. We're gonna look at the table. I got some help from Ghost Walking here. He's gonna take a look at the table and report back.
So there is in fact a Wookiee and a Rebel trooper down there.
There is a Wookiee and a Rebel trooper behind that tree. Okay. My annotation software isn't working, but that would be super helpful. that would really push this over the edge to becoming a really amazing production. But I think we're already doing pretty good as it stands.
I'd say so. Cobbling everything together.
Yeah. I'm really curious as to how these buses are going to interact. Now, neither of the buses have guns.
No, so one does. The red player, Chris.
The red bus has a gun.
Have a gun.
It has. What does it have?
It has the full quad laser.
The full quad laser.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a full quad.
So that's the one on the bottom then.
So I wonder how that's going to play out here. If the quad laser is going to be directed at the enemy bus, they both have a gonk droid, so it's going to be tough for Impact 2 to even penetrate gonk shield, unless you get really lucky with criticals.
And I don't actually think anything is in either bus.
Yeah, no, there's actually no transported unit currently. I mean,
actually there is.
Well, wait, there's
a Wookiee.
In the Wookiee? Yeah, so there's a Wookiee being transported. I figured one of those Wookiees would be transported.
Probably not the one with the recon intel.
Yeah.
So, where do you sit on Wookiees without a bowcaster?
I like them. I think they hit above their weight.
Okay.
I think Wookiees with tenacity, there's like that zone where if I've got 3 Wookiees with tenacity that have taken like 1 wound, that's perfection.
Okay.
Because that's 7 dice in melee with Pierce for 74 or 3 points, 73 points. It's exceptionally good. The trouble is getting them there.
That's been my
and getting them
so
there
far.
with 3 models.
Mm-hmm.
That's the rub.
That has been my issue as I've tried to incorporate them into my list. I just feel like they get targeted very quickly, and then it's kind of like a stat. As soon as I lose a model, it's really not that devastating.
Yeah, their effectiveness drops pretty quickly. We see the direction of the push now from Colby. He's definitely made a statement here. Everything's kind of jumping through walls, or jumping over walls and walking through doorways, heading to the right side of the screen.
We've got some dodges down there as well.
Maybe he's going to use the bus to block.
I think it's a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that he's going to hold that bus till the very end and wait to see if these Wookiees do charge forward.
Yeah, buses are strange beasts in the line of sight blocking department. They tend, if they're close to your army, they tend to hurt you more than help you. But if they're close to the enemy army, that's when it really helps, because then you can see the ankles of the enemy.
Most definitely.
And then they can't see through your bus, because that's always being measured from the fixed height of the silhouette. So you know if you can park a bus in if you can drift it in front of the enemy army, you're going to be in good shape.
Right, and there's just nothing that the opponent can do about it there, unless they kill it.
Exactly.
But with no weak point sides, that can be difficult.
That could be very difficult. Getting to the bus's weak point is a chore. That's definitely the case.
And by the time that you get around to the backside of the bus, you're generally getting punched by a Wookiee or something anyway, because you're in the middle of the Rebel army.
Exactly. Let's see here. Get to the angle view. Check it out from the.
This is nice.
Yeah, this is a good view. So as you can see there, towards the bottom of the screen, most of Colby's army is starting to march into that one side where I think where Chris has less stuff.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. Is just you pick a side. With Hemden, it's like disarray, right? You pick the weak side and crush it. And I think that might be what Colby intends to do this game.
I also think that Colby could really leverage these Z6s nicely, because we know that they're not clone Z6s, but they're still throwing a decent bit of dice, and without the pierce from the Wookiee's range shot over there,
Right,
you could potentially win that firefight.
It's that extra little bit of spike damage that might help push you in the right direction. Okay, Habmo, the action on Habmo now, measuring.
Oh, and you know what? I did forget its limited visibility.
Oh yeah, it is limp-vis, so there's no shooting right now.
So that would explain why Colby is going to be a little bit more aggressive.
Right,
there.
bus moving out here, it's going to float up the steps. Hopefully it
Can
can.
they make it sit?
Yeah. If it sits, it fits because it's a repulsor. Oh, he's going to go in.
Looks like he's going for the other
He's
bus.
going for the other bus with the quad laser, maybe.
Yes, same thing here, Seth and Hob.
It's making you anxious.
Yes, they're wrong.
Yeah, they lift the deployment zones up for us, thankfully. All right,
It's
here
going to
we
be
go.
super important.
Quad laser shooting, and
Well, I tried to move it out of that light, but I clearly didn't do my job.
oh, it's fine. If they're rolling fine.
Looks like 4.
Okay, so it looks like 4, maybe 3.
Impact 2, I believe. It's a nice transition.
And the gonk shields are getting spent.
Okay.
So, impact 2, causing the gonk shield to disappear. So
I have to say, as a CIS player, I'm very disappointed that this gonk is so good and my deflector shields for my BX are so bad.
I know. Well, obviously, what you need is a recover commander
I do.
like Cassian.
That would be great.
If you had Cassian, you'd be in pretty good shape. So it looks like the buses are gonna play chicken. They're gonna pass each other.
This one doesn't have a gun. So
And that one doesn't have a gun, so it's actually just gonna flee and reposition at the end of its move.
But I think this bus has a bomb.
This bus does have a bomb. And they have a judge call real quick. They're trying to figure out where that bomb can go, since he's floating on top of a piece of terrain. He's like, hey, can I just put it down as close as possible? And I think that's the rule.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, the rule is that you set it down as close as possible. If you can't, put it in base. So just to refresh the chat, or refresh the chat's understanding of what's going on here. Normally, you'd have to put a bomb in base contact with a vehicle, but unfortunately, you're floating on top of a piece of terrain, and all your edges are hanging out.
Yep.
So there's no way to actually put the bomb in base contact. So the rule is drop it as close as possible to base contact.
A lot of judge calls so far.
Yeah, there's a lot of judge. Well, this is kind of a make or break round, and I think the games are going to get a little bit more competitive, a little bit more contentious as we head to the third round, especially among the undefeateds.
Who surprisingly include Tim Hannon and Ed,
Oh,
who are matched up.
yeah. So yeah, Tim Hannon and Ed are playing, which is kind of cool. Drawed from the Discord, if those of you who know him. Tumnus, what's up? Just got my airbrush working again and live Real Legion. Can there be a better Saturday? I don't think so.
You could just be here in Texas.
Yeah, you could just be here in Texas playing in the tournament. But hey, I like painting too. Seeing all these lovely models makes me feel shame at my lack of paint.
That's why I just swipe my credit card.
Yeah. You get your stuff commissioned?
I do.
Oh, that's smart.
My castmate's a pretty good painter, so
Yeah.
Nick does everything for
so,
me.
yeah, Nick, he has the studio, right? He's got all the good stuff.
He does.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like he's going to detonate this bomb here, does it?
Is he? Yeah, he could detonate it, and
Is that range way?
he'll get hit by it.
Right? It seems like a strange place to drop it if you're going to detonate.
Yeah, did he drop it?
If he does, it sounds like a strange place.
Yeah, I don't think he would drop it just yet. He's got time, remember?
He does. Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah,
So
there's no way that's range 1.
yeah, there's no way that's range 1 of the deployment zone. Okay, we got some more. I think these are Chris's Mandalorians.
That's what it looks like.
They're going to be underway here. They have a bomb, and Sabine is standing next to Ursa, so that's where they are.
Is Colby,
Lower left hand of your screen.
is
left hand
Colby
of your screen.
Sabine just below his name, I think? I think it's in that cluster up there.
Yeah, Colby Sabine is below his name, and Chris's Sabine is above the hemmed in sign.
Okay. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of dance they weave.
So we see measuring from both the Clan Ren and from the Wookiees here. They're measuring both of these, so trying to find some options here. Chris is.
It also doesn't help that their lists are so mirrored and both of their initials are CS.
Yeah. CS versus CS.
Someone add an I in here.
Oh yeah. So we can get the CIS.
This has been nice though. We've got 3 factions so far across 2 games.
That's right. We've had Rebels. This is Rebel versus Rebel. The last match we broadcast was Droids versus Clones. It was pretty classic too. It was another judge call. Hey, here we go.
Looks like both judges are actually tied up at the moment.
Yeah, the judges are actually tied up. There's 2 judges, and so we've got another judge call. All right, so while they sort this out, I'm gonna run a 1-minute ad break, and we'll be right back. I think. Oh wait, no, we have action. Never mind. They're gonna go ahead and play anyway. So cancel that ad break. Let's stay focused on what we're doing here. Clan Ren is on the move.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
the bus
There's
slipped.
the bus.
There goes the bus. A double move from Clan Ren, it would appear, or he's just checking.
I actually think that scoring this one here could be the right play.
I think
you
so.
risk hitting yourself with that.
I think so. Oh, they finally got a judge. Okay.
Because he's going to need some help in the firefight on the other side. So dropping that bomb now and getting over there would be wonderful.
Yeah, I mean they're basically playing escort to R2 at this
Yeah.
rate. Okay, they're clarifying how to measure. They're trying to figure out what styles of pre-measuring are legal, it would appear.
And that's actually something that is probably going to come up a little bit more because everyone's been playing a lot of TTS. And the rules are just a little bit different there where you can just pre-measure everything with your measuring tape.
Right. Oh, is he measuring? Is that does Sabine for Colby have combat shield?
Yes.
Okay, so that model right in between Chris Schafer's name and the Lone Star Open logo right there on the top,
that's his Sabine.
that is his Sabine. And I think he was measuring threat range off of Sabine there.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it seems that Clan Ren have contented themselves with a single move and a dodge. So
It's
they
also
are
rather interesting that one of the Sabines has the personal combat shield, the other one is the one with the Darksaber.
right. I like the combat shield a lot.
I do as well, especially for 5 points.
Yep, for 5 points it's a steal. Did Dornbos win? Yes, he did. He is 1-0. He had to face Bushman in round 1.
John's had a rough couple of tournaments now. He's lost round 1 of both of his last 2.
Okay, this is Chris Schafer's Sabine. Double moving. And parking it with that bomb, just waiting her turn. Now Colby's Sabine is
Where?
going to run away.
Where is the third bomb for Schafer? Is it on R2? I don't think so.
No. I don't know. I think the third bomb might be attached to the truck. That would make the most sense.
Find out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
It's attached to the truck.
Yes.
Okay, that figures. That computes. That's the combination I noticed initially was this Sabine truck Clan Ren, because the truck is like the perfect unit to complete that sort of trifecta.
Yep.
Apart from another unit of Mandos.
And in Colby's case, why not both?
Yeah, and Colby sort of went, ¿por qué no los dos? and decided to take both the options of Mandalorians and bus.
I tried ordering my Tex-Mex in Spanish like that.
Oh,
and
did you?
You are definitely better than I am.
Oh, oh my goodness. I wouldn't try to order any food in another language.
So everybody else did, so I felt peer pressured.
Ouch.
I know.
Ouch.
Yes, these are two AA5 lists, but none are double. I'll say like the rusty bus on the left side, Schafer's bus, does have the quad laser. The red and white painted bus does not.
Yep. So we have one gun bus, which is the Rust bus, one pacifist bus.
Yes, it just tells other people to kill.
Exactly. Both of them have tacticians.
They do. This is actually rather interesting the way this round one is played out, because we're almost forming like a danger close kind of deployment setup.
Yeah.
We're moving in this like opposite pinwheel rotation.
The armies are kind of toilet bowling each other. They're not really engaging. They're both concentrating very heavily on the objective here.
Which is probably the right call,
I agree.
because there's a very, very real chance this is going to be scored 4-4.
Yeah. Both sides have R2-D2. Both sides have bombing run. It may come down to points, ultimately. The only shot this turn was the truck into the other truck.
Yeah.
No other shots were taken, and they're cleaning up and getting ready for round two.
And Gonk rolls now, right? I think it's the end of the round. He
Yeah,
rolls the white
Gonk would fire now. So let's see what he rolls on the Gonk droid, whether he gets the 25% double regen or the 75% single regen or no regen. Nothing. That's 25% in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Ouch. So that's a chance for Chris to do some damage through the shield.
So here's the next question, though. Do you actually try to take advantage of that or not? We should make sure we're quiet for this.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, isn't it? And I wish I could more easily see where the R2 of Colby was. Because R2, yeah, is R2 in the bus?
I'll find out.
Yeah. Command cards for the next round is Assault v Push. Push from Colby, Assault from Chris in round two. And once they do their orders, they'll roll Tactician.
It appears so.
R2's inside the bus.
R2 and 3PO are off the table right now.
Okay, so they are being transported. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense actually, that they would be transported, because R2, I think, are you allowed to repair from inside a closed transport?
No,
you can't. You have to actually jump out and do it. Okay, you can't. You have to get out of the truck.
It might actually behoove Chris.
Huh?
It might actually behoove Chris to take shots at the bus now.
That's true. If R2 is frozen in there.
Especially depending on if the tactician rolls come down, the clan run is able to get some aims.
Exactly. Okay, so that is Colby's Tactician for 2, Chris's Tactician for 3.
We are, let's see, 10 for 12 on tactician rolls so far.
Yep, that's how you do it with red saves. It's basically a red save with Surge.
Yeah. It's just like I'm rolling my clone dice.
Yeah, Tactician's so good. Amen to that.
I'd actually like to see, quick sidebar, things like spotter and take cover and such shift to the way that tactician works, so that's at the start of the activation phase.
Be more chance based.
Yeah.
I like
not
that.
Not necessarily that, but just instead of saying I have to activate my guy now to use it, it goes off at the start of the turn.
Oh, so it's like a free action top of activation. That would be.
Because we really only have that on like the older GCW mods.
I like that, because if you make take cover do that, I'm taking Leia every time.
Right.
I'm taking Leia, like Leia Jedi comes back because your Jedi instantly have a dodge every turn.
It gives you a way to think about.
That makes the Rebel officer so absurd.
It does.
It also makes vigilance a little irrelevant.
It might be too good.
It might be too good. I like it though. I like your idea. I like chance-based stuff personally. I think the randomness mitigates the overpoweredness. And I think Tactician, they should take the Surge component away.
I think so too.
I think Tactician would be better. Yeah, exactly, droids.
Oh, it most likely would.
It would. It absolutely would.
Now, I will caveat that with they wouldn't be able to use that ability during the turn. Like, you can't get it for free at the start and then use it again, but yeah.
Okay, that's a worse angle. They're moving that bus, double moving that bus at the top of the turn here,
I have to assume R2.
and R2 is probably going to jump out of it, but
Oh,
we
you
don't.
know what? Maybe not.
We don't know. Oh, earthquake! Oh no, it's not an earthquake.
I'm gonna go tap that so it stops.
Yeah. Feel free. Feel free. Okay, so the trick here is also the displacement. There's double displacement going on here as well, but no reckless driver. That would have been a really fun reckless driver.
It would be. I
Yeah.
hate that card.
That card
It's
shouldn't.
like the bane of my
It shouldn't
existence.
exist. That card should not exist, but it exists. Okay, measuring range 3 off the bus. I wonder what for.
Well, it's-
Rhetorical question. I kind of know what it's for, sort of.
Yeah, limited visibility.
Yeah, limited vis.
It's also for tactician range.
Yeah, tactician range.
Howdy, Larry.
Quad laser. Hi, Larry. The aims for my Imperials would be so great. Yeah, it would be.
Feed my T21s.
Yeah,
Storms.
give me my T21 Storms, please. Let me roll 10 crits or 9 crits. It's 9 crits.
It's 9 crits.
Yeah, that's the full boat.
I was playing the other night and I had an R2 in the open, right?
Yeah,
Lineup is great. Offensive push, aim shot. 0 for 9. Rerolled all 3 of them, went 0 for 12.
okay. Chris's bus turns to the right and starts to tail the enemy bus.
So, he's probably going to shoot the bus, right?
I imagine
if he was
that
able to
or
stay
that
far
or some
enough
other
back.
that or some other unit. I think he has a trooper unit out of cover, maybe.
I wonder if he was able to stay back enough that he can get this rear arc.
Oh, I wonder if he can he get the rear arc? He
That
might.
would be impact 3.
He might be able to get the rear arc. It'll be impact 4.
Is it weak point 2?
Buses have weak point 2
Two.
in the butt.
I
So
thought they were invulnerable.
yeah, so he has to check the rear arc measurement of the AA5, I think.
And I will just apologize in advance now when we start to get their armies mixed up as everything coalesces into
Yeah,
one ball.
we're just
'Cause it's going to happen.
it's
for me.
going to happen. Let's see if I can do this.
Move it down a little bit.
No, I can't pan that camera. That's okay.
All right, we got
Say,
a 6-6.
que sera. Okay, bus.
Takes 5.
Ooh, big save.
Takes 2 moves.
So that actually, he shot the troopers there in the open, but they made a huge
It
save.
might actually be the better play.
Yeah, they made a huge save. 3 out of 5. I like that play. I think that was correct. And he's going to... Is he going to drop? He's just noticing he's got the bomb there. He's like, can I get it within range? I don't know.
I think so.
It's dodgy.
Unlike those rebels. Because he also needs to be careful he doesn't leave it in range to get picked up.
Also, the irony of saying anything about rebels is dodgy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a terrible joke.
It's my not a dad joke.
Not a dad joke.
So this is actually a very good chance for Clan Ren to come over and steal that unit away if he doesn't activate them now.
Yeah. See, this is where a Mandalorian with jetpack rockets would come in handy. If you could just sink that jetpack rocket squad into the bus.
Right? Or even into that Z6 squad.
Yeah, even a Z6. Okay, Clan Ren is... Or no, is that... Who is that?
It's a core.
It's a core?
It's a core.
Okay, is that the damaged core, or is that the...
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
His very well painted models are all very similarly schemed.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same. Mine have a similar issue. The only way you can tell them apart is their bases.
I did different colored hats for my rebels.
If I had it to do all over again, I would paint my rebels a different color each squad.
I have
if
a
I had it
different.
to do all
I have
over
like a
again.
different hat, and then part of the jacket is a little bit differently colored. I didn't want my rebels to look the same because they're rebels. So
2 units. 1 unit. You're trying to get engaged.
We got some judge asks over here. So we're gonna talk to Ghost Walking a little bit. He's being consulted for some advice. Yeah, so this is a pretty awesome game so far. Thanks everybody for coming out today. This is really awesome to see 50 of you deciding to tune in today to watch these games. I'm super thrilled about it. So this is a Rebel Trooper. That was a Rebel Trooper shooting, I believe. And that Rebel Trooper only dealt a suppression. They were shooting one of the displaced squads in the southern part of the board, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, a double rally. Very nice. So that's a double rally for Chris Schafer's troopers. And now he's going to decide what to do with that displaced squad. Would appear that he is going to attempt a move shoot. Yeah, I turned the microphone off for a brief second. I wanted to get myself closer, or get it closer to me and Ghost.
I was gonna have to do that today.
Okay, so that was a clutch double rally right there. There's a chance for these Rebel troopers that they were displaced, they were shot,
Okay.
they got 2 suppression,
Okay.
and then Chris rolled a double rally.
Wow.
So now they might have an option here to back up and shoot the tailpipe of that pink AA5 again.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's going to do that. He might just run them away. I'm not confident in it. Okay, they're gonna shoot the bus, and that's 2 saves. Block 1, take 1. Impact 2.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. So the weak point, the bus getting hit in the weak point twice now, this game.
So we had a really interesting judge call there.
Yeah, what happened?
Did you know that the silhouette, with the updated silhouette rules, the base-to-base thickness thing for like overhanging engagement is now the height of the silhouette, not the thickness
Yeah,
of
it
the
is.
base?
It is
Yeah.
now.
So we've got some of that going on in Orcamedes' game.
Oh, I see.
Kyle's potentially going to get charged by some Wookiees.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes.
That sucks big time. Is he playing a bus?
He is.
He's playing a Wookiee bus.
Double bus, double Wookiee.
Oh my gosh.
With Cassian.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
that
That's
list
me.
is. I love that list. If
He's
that's
playing Zero Moon.
if I'm not playing Fleet Bus with Lando, I'm playing Wookiee Bus with Cassian.
Yeah, he's matched up with Michael Henry, Zero Moon,
Yep.
and then the bus T-47 list we were just talking about earlier is matched up with a Saber tank right now.
Oh my gosh. I hope that Saber tank is AP shell.
I hope so.
I hope so. Because if he doesn't have AP shell,
it's gonna need it.
he's gonna need it.
Did I miss anything else while I was gone, or is it just that?
No, it was
rally
just that rally roll. Looks like the Mandalorian, one of the Colby's Mandos, is gonna get going here. What's up?
Can we just tilt it a little?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah. Here you go.
No worries.
I'm hogging it a little too much. I apologize.
No, I was gone.
There you go. Now you can actually see.
Oh, thank you.
Ah,
Nice new
it
laptop
helps when
screen.
it helps when the co-caster can see the board.
Nah, not really.
No?
That's why I just get up.
Oh, that's fair.
Alright, so it looks like that Z6 squad is still hanging around there. I thought they had to face a quarter token. I didn't realize it was the naked one in the middle.
Okay,
I guess
those-
just about 3 o'clock from what I was talking
Those
about. here.
Mandos moved into a part of the board that is hard to see from our cameras. Yeah, so they moved all the way to the edge there.
And with jump 2, they
On
can
the
definitely get
right
over that.
edge. Yeah. They're trying to reconnect with that bus, I think. They're trying to reconnect with the bus and of course reconnect with the contents of the bus. That's the trouble. The bus can sometimes run out ahead of your army.
Especially with the reckless driver.
Yeah, you got to be very conservative with it or just have a plan for it.
That speed 1 move with the bus is enormous.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, with the reckless driver, I feel like you just coast. You don't actually move the bus. You just let the reckless driver do the moving for you.
I don't think I realized that they both had 3PO.
They do have 3PO, so they both have calculation. We haven't seen calculate odds used.
I loaded one list in TTA and one in Legion HQ, and the way they designate 3PO is different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
one is in
like
line and one is
afterwards,
not.
one is the next line.
I see. So, notice on the top left there that Chris's R2-3PO combo is very close to the enemy deployment zone already.
Yeah, he's going to be scoring.
Yeah.
Next turn. And with 3PO over there, there's no way that he's going to be able to get enough damage onto it in time.
So these rebel troopers that moved, they failed a rally roll, I believe. Or no, did they succeed? I guess he took the suppression away. They succeeded. Okay, cool. Succeeded, but they are stepping in front of a bus. So I don't know what he intends to do other than... Deviant Emil says, new to Legion, does it have the same supply and demand issues as X-Wing? I see R2 in both lists and I'm having trouble getting it locally. It really depends on the store. Some stores have really good stock and others really don't.
I can agree with that. Our local area outside of Pennsylvania has pretty good stock all the time, but if you just go about an hour and a half south into like the Virginia, Maryland area, the stocking issues pop up a little more often.
I'm lucky that I have 2 stores near me and they both maintain a pretty decent stock.
Oh, we got some dice rolls.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Ow.
3 wounds or something.
4 wounds. That was 4 wounds, and some rebels, I think, just got hurt off it. That worked out real well for me, he says.
Facts.
Yeah. Was that rebel troopers that died? I think so. That was a Z6 shooting, though.
Yeah, that was a full naked squad.
A full naked squad that just got deleted by a Z6. Oof. Well, we did say this game might go to points.
We did.
And every activation counts.
So this is here's an interesting topic for you. Do you feel like Rebels suffer the most when they drop to single-digit activations? Because I feel like the difference between 10 to 11 Rebels you can kind of work with. But as soon as you drop down to the 9, I think that becomes more devastating to Rebels than it does some other armies. Because their underbelly is so much softer and they don't have the body count of CIS.
Yeah, Rebel versus Rebel activation count is so huge. Also, I'm curious when we're going to see explosions.
This is true.
Because I feel like... So Sabine has this weird contradiction where it's like, I want to support her. I want to support my Sabine with a big gun line.
Yep.
But when I face an enemy Sabine, the person with less core has an advantage. Because all they have to do is put their one Sabine for all they risk, and they don't even risk her that much, is Sabine. They throw her in there, throw the bombs, do the speed 1, hide behind a barrier, and those bombs just go off, and they just continue to pay dividends.
And yes, it does look like that was a standby taken by the Wookiees in the corner.
Yeah, that was a Wookiee standby. They're waiting for something to come out of the bus, I think.
Which is R2.
I think that's smart. Basically daring him not to disembark, essentially.
And I don't think anything on Colby's side up there has a way to shoot that off.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, I like the new position.
So that's the truck shooting. 4 start within 2 aim tokens and rolling it up to 6. Impact 2, so he's going to crit fish. Gets a crit. 4 pierce, or 4, oh, no pierce.
Takes 3.
Oh, it's pierce, okay. Oh, was that Wookiee's? Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Was that Wookiee's charging? Yeah, go ahead and ask him, because we got confused there. That was Wookiees charging the back?
Yeah, there's a Wookiee squad in the back of that bus.
Okay, so the Wookiees in the back of the bus with impact 2 and 2 natural and 2
Yeah,
Chris
so
after aiming.
actually, it's right under the limited visibility
Oh, it's
sign
right
there.
under there. Let me turn this off.
There we go.
There we go. So those Wookiees are actually in the back of the truck.
Yeah, they're beating the shit out of that thing.
Oh my gosh, that poor truck. Is that a pile of wounds on top?
It is. It did just take 4 wounds.
Oh
there.
my goodness. Those Wookiees charging that bus in the back. What game is this? This is Star Wars Legion. This is a game of infantry battles in the Star Wars universe.
Now with minivans.
Now with, yeah. Yeah, Pink Truck is getting clobbered.
I'm curious how he got his Wookiee in there so quickly. Oh, because that's Colby's bus. Never mind.
Yeah, it looks at the bus count. It is. Hey, don't blame me. That's how they marketed their game. Okay?
It
I
is.
don't write the
It's
scripts.
It's on the box.
I just read the scripts, man. Okay, so he successfully killed a Wookiee there with a Z6 shot. I think that was an aimed Z6 from the tactician.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
The Z6 is actually not a terrible pick for 20 points if you've got tacticians there.
Oh, thank you, Yoshi. You raise a very good point. My favorite Star Wars character, the unorthodox tactician.
It's like my favorite Star Wars character, the Tauntaun.
Yeah. Or my favorite Star Wars character, the Shore Trooper. Some people really did like Shores, though.
I did like Shores.
Some people really like Shores. They like the armor. They
The
like
armor
they
scheme's
like
cool.
the beach look. You know, they liked the beachy tans and blues of the shores.
It was fun to paint.
Yeah.
I don't think I put a shore on the table in a while. Alright, so
You're
kinda curious.
you're very welcome, Pickle Monk. By the way, sorry. Go ahead.
oh good.
No,
I'm
no,
very
please.
curious to see what he wants to do with this Mando, with this naked Mando here.
Yeah.
I had the armies mixed up, never mind. He needs to get his Mandalorian squad over there quickly.
Yeah. Where are the bombs?
Alright, so we know there was a bomb attached to the pink bus.
Right. Okay, so the 3 bombs in the middle are Chris's bombs. And there are currently 2 bombs for Colby in the upper right of the screen. And then we knew 1 bomb was attached to the pink bus.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering where it went.
Oh, there's a bomb there. I'm surprised that the Mando squad on the far right doesn't have a bomb.
Now I'm surprised as well.
I'm almost wondering if it's supposed to and he forgot to drag it along. Like, why does that Rebel Z6 have a bomb? Interesting.
Okay, that's a medic squad now moving. Gonna go into hiding. That's the struggle too. Keeping up with the Mandos, keeping your medics in there with your Mandos. It should be easy as blue.
Right, but it's not because they're just the speed 2, and then it's also kind of difficult because you can kind of expose your Mandos with their saves. If you need to take a shot or 2, they can kind of weather that, especially with the medic coming. But your Rebel troopers definitely cannot. It's harder to make that skip across the open.
Right. So you gotta risk it. You have a save to protect you, essentially.
Oh, that bomb up there is Sabine. Not
Oh,
the
that's
Z6.
Sabine. Okay. Well, here she goes. That's Sabine's. You can see the dark saber there. Sabine double moving here, taking a kind of a circuitous route, trying to save her jump to jump over that comm tower.
That was a good move there.
Yeah, very nice move. Colby expressing that he can only use jump once. And see the bomb moving there. A cool 14 inches of movement. Sabine is so fast.
She is.
Mandos are so fast. I mean, for small base infantry, they're very fast.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, they're some of the fastest in the game.
I mean, they can keep up with the bus.
Yeah, they can keep up with a bus.
A lot of judge calls from that far side today.
Oh, many judges. Yeah, we see the yellow shirts flying back and forth because they're constantly having to do judge calls now. I think it's because this round is the particularly contentious one, because this is really the split. People know that like the second round really matters. They don't want to go out now. If they go out, they want to go down swinging in the 2-0 match.
And no one wants to be 1-1 going into round 3.
No one wants to be 1-1 going into round 3. That's one of the worst feelings. Unless you lost your first game, then you're submarining.
Right.
But to be 1-0 and then lose your second is a horrible feeling.
So, who's in the lead here?
Who's in the lead? It's hard to tell. Oops.
It is, isn't it?
Why did I turn away from the dice cam there? That looks like Clan Ren shooting.
It does. That looks like 2 out of 3 saves, too.
Clan Ren versus 2 out of 3 saves?
I think that was towards the Z6 that was shot earlier by the
Yeah,
quad
I
turret.
think that was that was the Z6 that was shot earlier by the bus. And they're going to take more suppression now.
And it is, too, because of suppressive from Tristan.
Yep, 2 suppression.
They are in a group, Outrider Dan. I guess the tables are in a square that is not a square. They're in a rectangle that's roughly 4 by 6 tables.
Yeah, so they're socially distanced, and they're able to move around all the tables. And I feel like every Legion tournament should have this layout if possible.
100%.
Just because of the need to do like short edge to short edge. If this becomes the norm, that would be super nice.
It's going to be a fine line though, because as we get more and more popular, we're going to have more people, and then we just need more and more space.
Precisely. Sometimes sometimes you just can't do it because of space.
But if that's the problem that we're having a good problem.
We are that. That's a good problem to have. All right, so some cleanup activations now. A few cores for Chris. So did you see if that bomb was still attached to the pink bus?
I did not.
Can you check it? Because I want to figure out if he detonated it or not.
It's still attached.
It's still
to the pink
attached?
bus.
Okay, so there's no detonation so far.
No, but I don't think that time. It's at the end of the turn.
It's at the end of the turn. Oh yeah. So if there is a detonation, it's going to happen at the end, and we'll know it if we see a bunch of red dice getting rolled.
Which is quickly approaching.
Yeah, it's pretty. There's only a few acti left in this second turn. All right, last acti for Colby, and it is his Clan Ren. They're carrying that bomb.
So the steved, if you do exclamation point red list and exclamation point blue list, the respective armies will come up.
Yep.
We think there are 14 AA5s.
Yeah, we think there are 14 of them, which is a lot. 14 AA5s in a 56-player event.
A little shy of the 15 to 25 that I said I was expecting.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Hopefully in this next break or after the round is over, we'll do a car show where we just get all the AA5s onto one table.
We've got some beautifully painted AA5s
and take
here
pictures
today.
of them.
Looks like this is a naked rebel trooper shot.
Looking for crits, I think.
Yes, droids. It is actually in the Legion Discord in the LSO channel.
Yeah.
But I think there are 18 rebel players.
Yeah, there's 18 rebel players, 14 buses and 18 rebel lists, so not even one per list average. Yeah, there's rebels that came without buses today, and that's been a question. Been a question. Do I run doubles or do I run nothing?
And rebels did pretty well. They have 10. They went 10 and 8 in the first round.
10 and 8 with
10 and 8.
The
with
rebels
18.
did.
Yep. There
Okay,
are 10
so-
undefeated rebels.
So the rebels had a positive win-loss. The GAR barely had a positive win-loss.
Yeah, Gar went 8 and 7.
8 and 7.
No, Gar went 8 and 9.
Imperial, yeah, Gar went 8 and 9. Imperial went 6 and 10, believe it or not.
6 and 4.
Yeah, so the droids actually lost big time in this first round. The droids went 4 and 11.
That's bad.
Or 4 and 7, so that's terrible. No, Gar has its problems.
There's some interesting Gar lists here today.
There are. There's apparently a clone lat. The only lat today is the clone lat, which is just strange. Yeah, you would think CIS would do better, but one of the winning games was Maul B2. The 2 of those 4 are Maul B2s. Okay, this is Wookiees again, punching.
Alright, so dodge 3, take 3 with Pierce.
Yep. Those are Wookiees punching again. Nice hit there.
I did find it interesting that there's only one double AAT and only one person brought 3 steps.
Nice. Yeah. I'm mystified at the lack of stab lists personally.
Yeah. They're so good, especially in real life.
Okay, that was a bomb detonation, I think.
It was.
Yep, so that, I believe, was a...
Looks like that was a bomb detonation for Chris.
That was a bomb detonation for Chris, huh? Not Colby?
They put it on the red side.
Okay, yeah, so that was a...
Yeah,
so Chris detonated one of his bombs. And Gonk regenerates 2.
That's huge.
That's massive. Well, not totally. It's huge for ranged attacks, but remember, melee goes through shields.
It does.
So if you melee the tailpipe of the bus, the shields won't save you.
That's true.
So this is one of those rare situations when it's just kind of weird. Okay, push versus covering fire. Interesting choice. Covering fire.
It works in the Z6 list.
That's true. So blue playing covering. Yeah, the Z6s are all going to get orders and pass dodges to the Mandos, I feel.
I think that's probably what you'll see here.
Cath Scarlet bus versus Rusty bus. Yes, that makes sense. Okay.
2 or 3 for
Chris's
Colby.
tactician for
Chris.
2. And I think that was going to be no tactician for... Or no, here's tactician for Colby, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they rolled that backwards.
They rolled it backwards, yeah. Which is fine. They don't really interact.
Who's that?
Only
Ooh,
one
1
aim for Colby. Right?
I think there's only one actual activation off the table.
Yeah.
But there's a very distinct possibility that three activations can be off in the next 3 turns. Or
Yep.
the next 3 acts.
Okay, so he's looking to tee off on Chris's Wookiees here. Those Wookiees in the middle of the board. You can see. He's trying his best to answer whatever threats there are. Those Wookiees did, I believe, disembark from that bus.
That's what it appears.
They appeared in the middle of the board and started moving.
Oh, I wonder if he's going for the Mandos there.
Excuse me, who?
Do we get to swing the van hammer?
Yeah, we do. Sorry. Don't advertise your stuff in here.
Insert Thor emoji. Alright, so they're charging here.
Oh, they charged, yeah. Okay. So Wookiees charged Z6
that's
for
great.
once again, naked Wookiees doing their thing. 6 out of 6, and the tactician to enable Pierce.
Just spend it to reroll 0.
Rip. Oh my gosh. That's so brutal.
That just one shot at Z6, I think.
I believe that one shot is Z6 squad right there. That is classic Wookiees on Rebels. And now he's going to pile in through and tag Sabine.
And this is the Sabine without the Darksaber.
Yeah. Is it with?
Without.
Oh, without.
Because the combat shield has the...
Oh, that's right. The combat shield doesn't have it. So literally, those Wookiees like stepped through those rebel troopers. They didn't even break stride on their way to Sabine.
Bitch slapped him on the way
Yep.
through and said, I'm going to
Just-
keep moving.
Yep, just slicing them apart. Yep, and then Sabine withdraws. And now these Wookiees are in trouble because they might end up getting shot a bunch.
Yeah, we've got another Z6, and we do have the Mando squad up there as well.
Did the Yoda wave release yet? No, it did not.
That releases on, I think, August 27th.
Yeah, end of August will be Yoda. Okay, Tenacity Wookiees hitting the bus again.
It's going to be 3.
Yep. And the bus will take 2. And that bus is that bus exploding? I think it is. Yeah, that bus is exploding.
Because here's the R2 getting dropped out.
Yep.
This has been a huge turn for Habbo.
Yeah, Habmo really broke this game open in this last few moments here.
I did say that 3 activations could die in the next 3. We just got to lose one more.
You just got to lose
Just
one more. Your prediction will almost. That bus had not dropped its bomb. That's actually crucial.
Yes, because that's going to get picked up.
That could get picked up, and that could force an early win.
That could force an early concession.
Yeah, it really could. Yeah, if not, that seems pretty backbreaking, as if this turn wasn't already. Definitely possible. Those Wookiees stepping through on that charge. Oh, they gave me chills.
That was good.
That was a
that
great move.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Rally's just brushing off.
Yep. That's a medic squad. So I gotta say, I think he just had trouble integrating his bus with the rest of the list.
I think so.
Because I think the bus kind of just went. It kind of went a little too crazy.
It went a little too far.
A little too far. Yeah.
Neither Sabine has died
No, in fact, neither Sabine has even shot
or been wounded yet.
or been
Yeah.
wounded.
So the one Sabine for Colby is inside that ruined temple on the right side. And she did leave her bomb behind, yes.
Yeah, that was an accident.
And the other Sabine is still on the left side on the circular ruined temple.
Mike Gemme is running running T-47 bus,
He is.
which I think is a good build. I think.
There are 3 double T-47s. I did not see a land speeder.
I haven't seen any land speeders today.
And there is no ATST.
Yeah, no ATSC, no land speeder, which I find bizarre. People just don't have faith in the land speeder again.
I don't understand why there's no ATST here.
Yeah, I think the ATSC is a great pick.
What is that, an Impact 4, I believe.
Yeah, Impact 4 with a twin light, it can blow up a bus quickly.
And Wookiees.
All it needs is a couple natty crits.
This is true.
Yeah.
And when it's throwing 9 dice, it's going to get one.
Yep.
Alright, looks like
Check something.
I think R2 may have just moved into the zone in the top left-hand corner.
All right, let's actually check the high visibility camera here.
Yeah, okay, so R2 doesn't look like he scored, but he did double move further to the top left corner by the tree.
Yeah, so he hasn't quite gotten in the zone yet. He's in position. Both R2s are scoring SM if they can, but I'm worried about the fate of Colby's R2.
I think it's about to get smacked by
It might get smacked around a little bit, yeah. I don't want to say too much too loudly.
Right,
you
I know. I hear you.
Because I'm trying to absorb into the ambient sound of the room.
Oh, yes. We haven't gotten any dirty looks in a while, so I think we're fine.
No, I think we're okay. I'm just fearful, you know?
Right. That's why I'm just trying to talk loudly when we're talking about things not related to the gameplay.
Right.
Alright, so it looks like this Mando squad is going to jump around the side of the temple here.
Yeah, they're going to try to jump in and assist the droids
Yeah,
against the Wookiees.
that Wookiee has not shot yet, so they could potentially put a hurt on it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's
This
pointing at the Wookiee.
move shoot, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. No, Wookiees do not. Wookiees have 9 wounds, not 15.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it is golf mode.
Yeah, we are kind of golf moding it because we just have to.
All right, let's pull up the dice cam. I think we're gonna get a move shot here.
Here we go.
4.
Okay, 4 because of cover.
It's gonna
Wookiees are gonna eat a bunch of
Gonna eat
wounds
4.
there. Huh?
Looks like they're gonna eat 4.
Eat 4. Yep. I really need to get a stream deck.
I didn't see any wound tokens go down there,
No, I didn't.
or a model picked up.
Yeah, I don't know. What got wounded there?
I thought they shot the Wookiees.
I thought they shot the Wookiees too.
I don't know. Find out in a second.
Yeah.
The shield will basically have 15.
Yo, that battle. I'm all about that battle shield.
Armor one of those guys is gonna be gross.
There's a list that I want to run, which is four Captain DLTs and 2 Battle Shield Wookiees with Tactician Reckless.
Okay.
It's
okay.
stupid. It's
That
so
sounds fun.
stupid. It's so dumb.
Where do you sit on the quad laser for the bus?
I like it.
The more and more I play with and against the bus, I'm starting to think it's necessary.
I think people say it's necessary for the mirror. I personally just happen to like the raw efficiency of Tactician Reckless.
Okay.
But I think if you have the room for it, you definitely take it. Especially because if you're driving forward, you're gonna get those out of cover shots.
Right.
And so like if you hit someone with your bus with Reckless and you do mortals or do wounds, auto wounds or whatever, then you just shoot them because they're right there in front of you.
Right.
Okay, here
that's
we
a good
go.
roll.
Another AG2G shot.
Yeah, it's 4 out of the
4.
quad laser.
Into Nando's taking 1. Block 3.
It might have been Sabine.
That might have been Sabine getting hit. Let's see where the wound goes. No, that was on Clan. That was on one of the Mandos.
I think that was Clan Ren in there.
Yeah.
That is true. The budget rainbow gun is pretty good for like 18 points because you're with critical 1, you're basically getting a hit through.
Exactly.
All right, this is going to be a medic squad. I'm imagining they're going to take that wound off.
Yeah, that medic squad. They're moving so close to those Wookiees. It's so dangerous.
They're going to take a shot. I guess they're just going to shoot the Wookiees in the open there.
Okay, they finally figured out where that bomb was attached.
I'm very curious as to what that Mando shot was.
3 into the books. And I'll kill a Wookiee.
Okay. That's pretty good there.
Yeah, felling a Wookiee, that's actually value. Super value.
It is. Oh, it's only 16. Okay. Even better.
I mean, I think the offensive capability of the bus is in the aims against everybody else, and then the reckless driver hitting someone.
This is true.
I think that's its offense is reckless driver. And sometimes your opponent spikes and you get like 2 wounds off it, which is like really good against clones, for example.
Also, I have just discovered what died.
Oh.
What we thought was a Wookiee right there is actually a Rebel Trooper squad.
Oh.
They did shoot the Wookiee off.
They shot the Wookiee off.
It was under the limited visibility marker.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. My apologies.
Oh no, that was me.
It's hard to see everything sometimes.
It is. It's also difficult when both armies are identical.
Yeah, they're sort of identical looking. Let's take a look at the full board here without the impeding.
So what can Colby do to draw back into this?
It's a tough question. It's a very tough question.
I'm not sure what the answer is. I think he's going to need a little bit of variance, but
I think
I will say though, killing that Wookiee with the Mandos is huge because now his R2 is relatively safe.
yes.
and could potentially even kill those naked rebels himself. Aim and clumsy kick. It's still like
Calculate self,
it's
clumsy
like,
kick.
It's like 4 or 5 dice.
Yeah, it's not nothing. It's 4 dice.
4 dice.
Okay,
Alright,
two
gotta
rebel
fail
troopers
rally
failing
roll.
to rally there.
That brings me back.
Typical.
I was gonna make a strict orders joke, then I realized that that's not a card anymore. Oh, we got a Clan Ren shot here.
So not
Clan Ren.
piercing, Clan Ren just rolling. 6 into the Wookiees from Clan Ren. Wookiees eat it. They eat it.
All right.
They just eat it.
That is a very good question. Where is their commander? They could just panic off if R2 shoots it with suppressive. This is...
Who's commander?
It's Chris's army, right?
Chris's army? I think, isn't Shriv in Chris's army?
He has a rebel officer somewhere.
He has an officer somewhere. I don't know. It must be, but...
It's probably just by his left hand.
Yeah, it's probably just chilling there by his left hand, yeah. Okay, we see some
I'm gonna find
speed
out.
3 measurement. What's up?
So the rebel officer is actually, if we're looking at the main screen there, if you see the tall tree at the top, just below Colby's name.
Okay. This one
It's
here
actually,
now.
yes. So if you see the order token on the left side, just below the 2 tall trees of the bunker, that's the rebel officer.
Huh.
So he's been over there keeping the dodge via vigilance on Clan Ren.
Ah, okay. He's just been attached to Clan Ren this whole time.
Yes.
Is it just me, or is Chris's army very spread out now?
Chris's army is very spread out.
Yeah,
Both armies are all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They've been trying to draw a battle line, and they've been clashing.
Posture check.
Thank you, John, for the posture check. Hi. Glad to see you. And it starts the stretch.
I just walked around. I'm going to count that.
Yeah, you counted the stretch. We've been hydrating. That's true.
All right, so explosions. Let's talk about it. Are we even going to see it this game?
Yes. I think specifically we're going to see it from Chris.
I think so too.
I think Chris wants to just throw explosions at as many targets as possible. I think there's a cluster that he can get to with his Sabine.
Definitely. Because I believe the Sabine is just to the left of his bus.
Yeah.
She is, okay. Looks like she's actually behind the bus.
Yeah, I think she's hiding behind the bus.
Good measurement here from Clan Ren.
Yeah,
Looks like
this
he's
is-
probably going to wipe that Z6 squad.
This is Chris's Clan Ren now moving. They look like Huey, Dewey, and Louie with the red, green, and blue.
It's quite nice.
That's pretty cool. Makes things very clear.
It does. I know which one to take away first. I did my Clan Ren in like Clan Ordo from Knights of the Old Republic.
Alright, so this is Clan Ren shooting a rebel trooper.
That's a great roll. 4 crits.
4 crits into the medic squad, and they're done.
Bam.
Very dead. Okay, so if one thing is for sure, Chris is ahead on points.
Most definitely.
He has killed off multiple rebel troopers.
A bus.
He hasn't lost a bus. He's not lost his Wookiees yet. I think he's lost a couple squads.
It looks like he has lost a Rebel Trooper squad and a Wookiee squad.
And a full Wookiee, okay. So he's almost down 2 Wookiee squads.
That is correct. But he has killed, I think, 2 a medic, a Z6, and a bus.
Okay.
But it is a bus that doesn't have.
It doesn't have much on it.
Doesn't have a gun.
Yeah, so it's not very heavy points wise.
Canderous was definitely the inspiration there.
All right, we got some rebel troopers popping out from their hiding spot to ambush this Wookiee. Trying to finish him off. Not yet, John. Not quite yet.
Here we go.
Here we go. Big shots.
Get D6 roll.
Double crits. 4 in.
Just 4.
Just 4, he says.
Dead Wookiee.
That is a very dead Wookiee.
I think Colby has actually done very well to reestablish himself.
Yeah, Colby is fighting back. He's definitely doing some damage. The big question for me is that bomb in the southern
It's
corner.
huge, yeah.
That's the biggest question for me at this time.
Yep.
Is that bus that died without dropping that bomb has major implications for the ending of this game.
And his R2 hasn't gone. His R2 could potentially
Yeah.
pick the bomb up.
He could pick it up and pick it up. I think you can pick it up and drop it next turn.
And he's got a dodge.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he has a dodge.
he does.
Not sure how, but he does.
Does R2 have the bomb in SM yet? Oh, nope. Here we go.
They're meleeing R2.
They're meleeing R2D2.
R2 does not have the bomb and does not have secret mission, as far as I'm aware. Not quite sure what happened there.
Oh, you know how he has a
calculate
dodge?
odds.
He has. No, it's not. Oh, did he pick it up and calculate? No, he has Shriv and Tactician.
He
Maybe.
does have Schafer Tactician.
He might have. Yeah, because Shriv can give you a dodge.
Yes.
So it looks like calculate, but Shriv can actually give you. The Shriv before he died may have given him a dodge.
That would make sense, and that's why there's no aim.
Yeah, so it looks like calculate, but
Is
you
there
can.
any-
But Shriv and Tactician can make the same effect happen. Hey, what's up, Zodiac?
Can't go over. Now. It's already been answered.
So you can do that.
No,
You cannot.
it's already been answered. I didn't know that. 5 other 12 people didn't know.
So you can or cannot.
How many games will you stream today? We will be streaming 1 more after this, and then tomorrow we'll be streaming 3 more.
There
Okay.
was a name under discretion.
There was
so
an
there
name.
was a
So
calculate.
it was a calculate. It was
was.
not a Shriv Tactician. Give me a Legion pro tip. Do you have any pro tips for John?
Yeah, wear comfortable shoes because these concrete floors suck.
Yeah, okay. That's definitely pro tip. Okay, double legacy. So both players have to play legacy, and they're going to roll for priority. And Colby takes prio.
Could be huge.
These are the latest Sabine bombs on the planet, man.
Yeah, we're going to. They're not going to be played till turn 4, the earliest.
Yeah. This is already turn 4. This is 4 now.
Yes, it is. We should add a turn counter.
Same. No, they have a turn counter. It's right there. It's under Colby's head.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
will say, with both Wookiee squads off the table, Chris's army has a lot less meat to it.
Yeah, it does. You rely a lot on the Wookiees to do the majority of the damage, but if they get caught or killed off by multiple cores like this, it can be hard to come back, especially with Clan Ren and Sabine kind of far away from the action.
Yeah.
They've been held in reserve for a very long time. Tactician with 3 aims. Wow.
Tacticians have been very hot today.
Yeah. Will you guys stream Gerard's Palp list? If he's on the table, we will. Pickle Monk, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Thanks, my man.
Yep. By the way, folks, if you have Prime, you can drop us a Prime sub. It's completely free. So just feel free to do that if you are so inclined. It helps support what we're doing here with traveling and streaming, etc.
Helps upgrade the equipment.
It helps upgrade the equipment. I think next we're going to probably try to focus on getting a stream deck. It's, I think, the next thing I need. The more that I do this now, I think a stream deck is ideal here. As much as I like to control it with the mouse, having the deck is just really helpful. Even if it's like a refurb deck.
I believe we did that at LVO, right?
Yeah, at LVO and at Adepticon we had a stream deck, and that was super helpful.
Alright, another Rebel Trooper squad. This was the medic one that was hidden around the corner.
Yeah, that was a medic squad. They're hiding here.
And they're going to crit fish on the truck.
Yep.
I see white dice in his hand. I think this is a Z6.
That's actually a Z6 shooting. 1 crit.
Oh, right, because the one that was just killed next to the bus was the other medic squad.
What's the most meme paint job you've seen on a mini today? The Whataburger AA5 with Order 66 on top.
Yeah.
And the guy playing it is wearing a Whataburger shirt. That's definitely very meme.
No, actually, I know what it is.
What is it?
So, Stabcast Tim has 2 clone ATRTs.
Oh.
But they're not actually clone ATRTs.
Oh, that's right.
They're Rebel ones, and he just X-Acto-knifed off the Rebel head and stuck a clone helmet.
He literally chopped their heads off and just stuck a gray, unpainted clone head on top of each one.
Yes. So it's an unpainted clone helmet, and then it's into a fully painted Rebel cloth top.
Yeah, so that's I mean, I don't know if that's outlandish. That's definitely lazy. It's outlandishly lazy.
It is.
Oh, there's also a Whataburger bomb token.
Oh, I need to find that.
Yeah.
Alright, this appears to be that medic squad we were just talking about.
Yeah, now the medic squad's moving in. They're gonna just move dodge. They're not ready to apply their medic yet.
Apparently it's on the main Legion Facebook page. Okay.
Officer running in. We got Colby snapping a picture of his game. Because why not?
That's why we come all these ways.
Yeah, dude. We come all this way to see this awesome terrain, well-painted armies, and have a great time playing Legion. That's why we do these events.
This stream table, by the way, looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the person that painted this terrain, they did a really good job, I feel.
Hopefully we get to see the left side of the table used in the third game.
Yeah, we haven't seen that used very much. It's been a lot of center and right side today for the majority of it.
It'd be nice to get some battle lines or something.
Definitely.
Uh,
How long did Nerfly take to set it up? Nerfly and Dan Kislassi took 45 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. That seems like a new record for time.
That does seem like a new record. Okay, R2 appears to calculate odds on himself and then shoot and kick.
He got 2 hits?
2 hits, re-rolling with calculate, 1 hit.
Oh, just 1.
Okay, he does zap a trooper.
Well, that is a second suppression, it looks like there.
Outrider Dan, I have never had Whataburger, so I can't actually agree or disagree
Yeah,
with,
neither have
with
I.
that statement.
And I've only ever had In-N-Out while I was like.
I had a chance to eat Whataburger at the Dallas Love Airport when I arrived,
Okay.
but I did not ultimately go for it because I didn't feel like eating a hamburger at the time.
There's something risky about eating a burger on a plane or just before a plane.
Yeah.
And Samurai, yes, Orc is playing CIS.
Orc is playing CIS. Yeah, he's playing CIS. He is playing Mall B2s. His classic list.
15-point bid, I think.
Yeah. That's actually lower than the median bid, which was 19 points this tournament. The list you're watching now, I believe, had 21-point bid.
21 and 15.
21 and 15? Yeah.
Got some bus movement action. He's probably lining to take an out-of-cover shot on those C6s.
Yeah, that
Unless
bus scooting
I think
forward
he just
again.
tapped the Mando.
Attacking
regular Mando.
Attacking the regular Mando. Wow, lots of paint. Aiming up. Not quite. Okay, that's not as much paint as I thought.
I thought it was 6 right off the bat.
Mandos roll 5 against it. They'll take 1 wound. Nice save from those Mandalorians. That's how it's done, boys.
They do.
Mando gang represent.
It was a nice job as well to wait till after the medic is gone.
Yeah.
It was good timing. Here's your pro tip there, Director Griffin. Always shoot after the medic goes.
Yes, always shoot after the medic goes. Because then they can't treat it.
That's actually one of the things that I think makes like some of these double AAT lists very good as well. You just swap it in for a repair droid and you can hold them with that activation control as late as you need to, so that by the time they have taken their shots on the AAT, you bring right back.
That's one of the reasons I think CIS Jedi lists are very strong, is that medic just makes the Jedi a lot better.
It does, and you know you can hold it.
Oh, what's happening here? Is Sabine going into the bus?
I think she's gonna move there to like drop her bomb.
Whoa. Okay, I'm curious. I'm very curious.
I think she moved, dodged, and dropped the bomb.
Move, dodge, and drop.
So it looks like she has 2 dodge tokens there.
Oh, she's move shooting. Okay, Gonk being spent on Chris's bus to
yes, 2
avoid.
from Legacy.
Yeah, it's 2 from Legacy. So she moved, shot the bus, got 2 crits, and Gonk spent the shields. Or Chris spent the shields on his Gonk droid, is what I'm trying to say, to negate that damage.
He's got his little R2 here.
R2. Is R2 moving in the wrong direction?
He must have moved in secret mission.
Oh, now
moved out.
he must already have secret mission.
Yeah.
Okay, R2 moving away, just guaranteeing secret mission. It was shoot because she didn't use her Darksaber or her combat. We could tell it was shooting based on the dice they rolled.
Yeah. And that one does not have the Darksaber, I believe. That's about as safe as she can be from a bomb as well. She's got her shield token and 2 dodges.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Looks like we got a Clan Ren shot here.
Clan Ren. Getting a bunch there. Bus taking 1 wound after double saving. Wow.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So basically the bus is now the target of Colby's shooting.
Which makes sense. I think it has to be now. He's got to kill that thing.
Yeah.
Is that only 1 Mando left down there in the bottom right-hand corner?
No, it's 2.
It is 2?
It is 2. There's 2 miniatures there.
Okay. they're talking about bomb discussions.
What?
It sounds like they're talking about bomb detonations.
Yeah, they're talking about detonations now. Trying to figure out what they're gonna do. You know,
So,
with the PA systems going off from the other events, this is like the loudest grocery store.
it is. That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like a loud grocery store.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people like yelling or shouting.
Really?
It's just-
Could you do me a favor?
what's up?
Would you tilt the dice tray back into
yes,
alignment?
yeah. After they roll these.
Yeah, after
dice.
they roll. Yeah. Are they rolling bombs? No, they're rolling. Ouch.
I think is that a Wookiee shot?
That looks like a.
Oh wait, this isn't 3PO. Oh, it's a Mando punch.
That was a Mando punch. Yeah, that's
Mando
Mando's punching. Yeah. Perfect. That looks good. Okay, now Sabine is moving in. Right, Mando punch at the bottom of the screen. That's right.
Gotcha. Measuring some gunslinger range here.
Let's do that. Might be more useful ultimately.
So it looks like we're going to measure some gunslinger range here. And then probably set up for an explosions next turn.
Yeah, definitely setting up for turn 5 X-Blow. I think, here's what I genuinely believe. I think that Colby, unfortunately, gave his opponent the opportunity to kill his bus. I think it's an unforced error. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons that he's behind right now.
It definitely got hung out to dry.
Yep. So aimed gunslinger here. 2 with Pierce, so that's 2 out of the Z6.
But that looks like a good roll.
Slinging into another squad. And getting 1 crit maybe.
And I think that was the one in cover with a dodge.
And they'll block it.
And then it gets pierced.
They pierce both, yeah. She pierces on both attacks.
Native pierce is a nasty
Yeah,
thing.
that's the beauty of Sabine Wren. And now Clan Wren is moving because Colby is out of activations.
Right after I just said people weren't screaming today, too.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, there's
They had to call my
there's the
bluff.
shouting.
Might be moving just to take a range 3 suppressive shot with Tristan here.
That could be very interesting. Yeah, has he nominate who? He has to nominate a commander next round, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Because if the bus died this round,
There would be no commander.
there'd be no commander. Yeah. But I guess lucky for him, there were no one was suppressed enough for it to matter. Clan Wren,
It's full squad.
full squad. Or that's Ursa Longshot. It's Ursa.
were correct,
It's
it was
Ursa
Ursa
Longshot.
Longshot.
Yeah. I like Ursa. I'm a huge fan of Ursa Longshot, especially when I don't really need Pierce. Ooh, big block. 2 out of 3.
Rebel troopers and the buses, quite honestly, have blocked pretty well today.
They have blocked very
The
well.
Wookiees, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris's Wookiees didn't block at all.
No.
They just died.
They just said not today.
Yeah, they're like, we're just gonna have only as many wounds as is printed on our card today.
I'm looking for a dirt nap.
Yeah.
I haven't seen too many other games wrap up yet.
Yeah.
Alright, here's a bomb detonation.
All right, bomb det.
Is this for anyone to grab the water?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you don't have to
So the truck takes no damage from the bomb.
Okay.
Sabine. Oh yeah, Sabine just
Fairly
full
fine.
dodges it. Yeah.
Doesn't even look like she needed her shield.
She doesn't
there.
even need her shield. She has 3 dodge tokens in situational, so
Yeah, she's fine.
she's just gonna dodge it out.
Yeah.
That is pretty strong, dude.
It is. Oh, yes. She can be very hard to get through. Just to even crack the armor.
Yeah. And Gonk only regenerates 1.
Is this going to be a double explosions?
Oh no, Gonk regenerated nothing because Gonk is only on block.
Yes.
So he
he's
rolled
not on
blank
surge.
surge. Yeah. So Gonk regenerated nothing. Double explosions.
Here we go.
Double explosions,
Wait,
baby.
an hour and 45 minutes.
Hour and 45. It's all it took. Here we go. Turn 5, double explo. Prior roll is huge. It misses the tray. Okay, Chris will take Cryo.
That's big. That's huge.
That is huge. Winning Cryo on explosions is usually really important. First new rolls first.
I think that was a 0.
Is that a 0 tactician?
I
Ouch.
think it was.
I think that was a 0 tactician.
Yeah, I don't see any aims going out.
Well, it finally goofed. That's the issue. It has a
looks
chance to
like-
goof.
So it looks like the Clan Ren in the damaged shack have taken an aim from Retinue, and I believe that's a... Is that a dodge?
Yeah, it's
the
a
middle
dodge.
one? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a dodge on the middle one. Because they were out of, I think they were maybe barely out of range for Vigilance. That or they forgot. I don't know.
If that's the Rebel officer, he's definitely out of range.
He's out of range. Yeah, okay. So they didn't have range. So they just took retinue dodge and not vigilance. If they had vigilance, they would certainly take retinue aim.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if he was safe enough to just take the aim anyway.
Yeah.
Get the pierce or the long shot.
Yeah. So I think Sabine's just gonna try to drop explosions on all of these rebel troopers and then back away. So is it red blowing up 2 bombs and blue blowing up 1 bomb? I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. All right, they're figuring out rally here just briefly. They figured they had to do rally before she moved.
Fair enough.
All right, Sabine is going to shoot first.
And then drop the bombs
Oof.
and pass away.
2 crits, and they both go through.
Great shot.
Nice, fantastic shooting from Sabine. Dropping the bombs now. And away she goes.
Safely out of line of sight
Yep,
of
just
those bombs.
hiding on LOS. This is how you explode.
Are those bombs
right
going to
here.
hit his bus? Kind of looks like it.
Can he hit his own bus with them? Possibly.
He may not care at this stage.
He may not even care. His bus is like so far from dead. He's like, if I take an extra, like, yeah, he's just literally said, I don't care.
Yeah. All right, Z6. Looks
go.
like 2.
1,
Good save.
but so that's eliminated to Z6. His own bus. 1
Savage.
crit.
Absolutely
Takes,
savage.
yeah. Those bombs annihilate both of those Rebel Trooper squads.
I think that leaves him down to.
I think
2
Colby's down to
activation.
Mando, like 2 Mando squads,
Sabine
and
R2.
and R2D2.
Successful explosions.
Very successful. Now I wonder how Colby's going to answer back. If his Sabine could somehow like. The thing is, like, so his Sabine is facing 2 really bad explosions targets, I feel.
Yeah. Especially with one of them having the dodge token already.
Yeah.
Alright. Gonna be a rally.
Yeah, here goes. He goes with his own Sabine.
See what happens.
Yeah.
So unfortunately here, Colby is not going to be able to do a shoot and then a bombs.
Right.
It's going to have to be a move and then a bomb.
Yeah, he's not going to get that extra little hit of damage on top.
Extra little hit, like it's not 6 dice surgeon to crit with Pierce 2.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. When you do explosions, you're looking for more explosions targets. So Sabine just does move drop. Move drop, and then she'll get another move away.
A fortunate roll here could take away an entire Mandos mini at least.
It could.
It could. It's unlikely.
But situational awareness, though.
Right.
With nimble.
With nimble.
It's going to be tough.
It is.
He's going to need he's going to need doubles, and he's going to need bad luck from the Mandos.
Yep. Which is most likely not going to happen.
Yeah, in all likelihood.
Watch 4 crits roll out.
In all likelihood. Blanking on the bus.
Oh, if there's a time
Bus takes
blank,
nothing.
There it is.
First one, Mando's block after dodging. Second one,
Maybe it's just a
situational.
dodge.
Sabine, situational. Situational. 0.
That was unfortunate.
That was a 0 wound explosions. Yeah, he had no good targets.
No.
And that's the thing, when you have Sabine versus Sabine and you take core, your core are at risk.
They are. I don't think there's any core left on this table.
Could they just clarify for us who is in possession of that bomb? In the bottom right.
You do me to ask.
Yeah, I would like you to ask if that's possible.
I'm gonna wait till they're done lining up.
Yeah, wait till they're done. We don't
Yeah.
want to.
I don't want to interrupt the train of thought.
I totally get you. We don't want to tip any hands here.
Alright, looks like he's aim shooting commandos.
Ooh, that's a bus for sure.
Yes. For 4.
Bus into Mando's 1 wound. Mando saves, holding up.
Down to the final mini there. Florf with a round 2 win.
Yeah, floor for the dwarf. Reports 2-0. Let me look at the tabletop TO if we still have it open here.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
I'll pull it up. I think I might have it on my phone still.
Oh, that's X-Wing. That's not Legion.
I got it pulled up.
You got it? Okay. You want to report some results to the
let's get
crowd
some
here?
results. It's got none in. That can't be right. We have Dan Kozlowski with a win over Steve Saccarello, and Mark Goddard with a win over Josh Devara.
Okay. Yeah, Mark, my friend from California, running double airspeeder, triple ton.
Oh, just beat a double AAT with it.
Yeah, just memes.
Okay. Memes.
Running memes. Sounds like strong memes. Very strong memes.
I actually think there's some merit to that list.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is it a Rebel Officer and like 3 Naked Corps?
Yeah, it's
R2?
Rebel Officer, Fleet naked, Rebel Trooper naked, R2, you know.
All the spam. Got a clan run shot here. That was a really good roll.
That was a very good roll. That was clan run.
I'm not sure what it just shot though.
So I'm having trouble following what the hell's going on.
As am I. Oh, I think it was crit fishing on the bus.
Oh, he was crit fishing the bus. Okay, that's fair. And I think it completely bounced.
Yeah, I don't think there are any crits
Okay,
there.
so that's what happened, folks. So Clan Ren was shooting at the bus, but didn't find any crits. So this really solid roll just totally bounced off armor. Okay, now Chris's R2 is moving away.
I don't think anyone has that bomb. No one has that bomb.
No one has it? If no one has it, that's... Oh, wow. Okay. You know, I wonder if Colby mentally has already kind of conceded.
I think there's a possibility.
I think there's a possibility because he's just lost so much, and then Explosions did nothing, and then Clan Ren took a big shot and did nothing. So like for your morale, it's bad.
Yeah.
You know.
I have a feeling that that's what's happening there.
Okay, Clan Ren for Chris is in hot pursuit of that R2D2.
And this is where that aim from Retinue could be huge if he can get a long shot off here.
Right, he was able to long shot. That could really help. But again, R2D2, it's 6 wounds. Hasn't used any repairs yet, so
This is true.
it's a long shot.
It is.
Get it?
Haha.
Haha. It
Oh,
is a
God.
long shot. That was terrible.
Is your kid here?
No. I did see a picture of him in my text messages though.
Okay. It spurred
Cute,
the energy.
cute as a button.
Unlike your joke.
I had the dad joke energy flowing.
So you're trying to stay in range too, right?
Yeah, trying to stay within the retinue range. Hey, thanks Tesla and Big Body 47 for the follows. Appreciate it.
He used to slow down a little bit as some of the minis. have
Yeah,
left the table.
they're thinking a lot. It's also like it's mid-afternoon, and so like just in terms of processing power, the human brain has that issue. Like I think like collectively the entire room is like slowing down.
It has. You can hear it. It's gotten a little quieter over
it's
the
like a
last
little
hour or
quieter.
so.
Yeah, everybody's kind of slumping. Hey, Mike Montalongo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it very much, everybody. Thanks for watching the show. All right, Clan Ren on the move. I think he's given up on staying in range of retinue.
He's probably realized it doesn't matter. at this
Yeah,
point.
it might not matter ultimately. If both are scoring secret mission and Colby is out of bomb, then that's a big problem. Oh, they're still going for the shot.
He might have range 2 there.
They're shooting. Are they shooting Sabine? They might be shooting Sabine.
Sabine.
Yeah, Sabine got shot there, took a wound. Oh no, she's gonna take it on the shield.
Well, he rolled the dice. So I think he took a shield and then...
Oh, it took a shield and then rolled the dice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Oh yeah, so that wound got put down. Oh, round 6, he did detonate it. Okay, that is one of his bombs.
So it was dropped and he ran
It was
away.
dropped and he ran away. Not quite far enough though. R2 will take 2 wounds. Okay, so I thought that bomb was not even claimed. I thought that bomb was neutralized, but
So
okay.
R2 must have calculated.
R2
claimed
must
like we
have
kind
picked
of
it up.
Guessed.
Calculate claim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that turn or two ago.
Okay, it's going to be turn 6 now. And if
Right.
that's the case, if everybody gets their bombs dropped and detonated, it'll go to points.
Yeah, and the last bomb is actually on the Mandalorian squad. You can just see the bomb mini around the right-hand side.
Yeah, that's really safe. That's going to go off without being hindered, I think.
Yes, it is. It's been a pretty brisk 6 turns.
Has been, I will say. It's 3:25 now. Round 3, I think, begins at, let's check.
I think it's like 4:15.
4:15? Yeah. Uh, 4:30.
Ooh, okay.
So we'll have a pretty significant break here.
Yeah, it's an hour from now.
Yeah, Krugar, it is looking like 4 points to 4 points, and then it's going to go into points destroyed potentially. Oh, I see a graffiti token.
Must have been
Symbol of Rebellion
Yes.
to recover the shield.
Yes.
The rounds are timed. It's 3 hours, I think.
Yes. I believe
3
it's-
hours including setup.
I think it's 2 hours and 45 minutes with 15 minutes of rundown.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick gander around.
Sure, yeah, go ahead
See
and-
what some other stuff's going on as we kind of wrap up this
Yeah,
round.
go ahead and check it out. Are they using chest clocks to the limbs? Absolutely not. Yeah, no way. Yeah, that's fair, Dash. I feel like you should be able to put Symbol of Rebellion on a vehicle. It makes sense that she would be able to do that. Okay, Chris turning his Sabine token over. They just don't have enough of them, I'm pretty sure. They couldn't find the Speed 3 template for a second there. Okay, so now it looks to be that Sabine's priority here is probably going to be protecting that secret mission from R2-D2. So there he goes. He interposes Sabine between R2 and the bus. He puts a piercing crit into the bus, I think. And then Gunslinger's Clan Ren. Clan Ren with a big blank there. So that's actually going to kill one miniature out of Clan Ren. That's actually kind of huge. The blue miniature in the red, blue, green Clan Ren getting killed by Sabine straight away. Sabine with the headshots. Big oof. All right, bus is on the move. Okay, bus moving up and sort of around this terrain.
All right, what did I miss?
He's trying to snipe a Mandalorian past that storehouse, and they're going to ask immediately for a judge. Okay, they're going to make a line of sight call. We're going to be back in 1 minute.
For all the subscribers still here in the chat,
Yeah, so-
we will have the metadata about halfway through the next round.
Yeah, so we'll have more metadata coming up here pretty
We'll have-
soon.
Yeah, we'll have all the actual stats.
Yep. They'll be coming up soon. If you're a sub, you should still be hearing us. If you're not a sub, enjoy your commercials. Okay, bust shooting. 2 crits. Oh, and it's touching the terrain, so that Mando had to take a full save there. They'll take a wound. Yeah, so the bus touched that terrain to deny the cover to that Mandalorian, Oh no, they shot Sabine instead, never mind. So Sabine took a shield and then she took another wound.
Okay.
Okay, that's correct.
Does it tell you when your ad break is over?
It does. It does tell us. It's probably not, okay, it's over now.
Okay. So, just for my little gander around, it looks like Drade is going to be Tim. Kyle and Zero Moon are locked in a pretty tight game right now. The
Okay.
buses and the Wookiees are in the middle of the B2s and the Army.
Oh,
So,
shoot.
It's kind of tough to tell what's going on there. A lot of the other games are starting to wrap up, but it's not very clear who's in the lead. Looks like Isvatic is about to win.
Okay.
And
So the
overall,
Seattle crew representing themselves extremely well.
Then Bobby Sapphire has lost both of his heavies to the Saber tank.
Oh,
Looks
no.
Like he might have R2 scoring him hostage.
Oh.
So that's going to be very, very close.
That's going to be an extremely close game.
Excellent.
Hey JD, thanks so much for stopping by. We're gonna be cutting this up into VODs. Hopefully, abridging some of the dead time and making it easier to watch.
And hopefully a cut up of all of our terrible jokes.
Yeah.
Tim
Yes,
is losing
Tim
to
is
Val,
losing
yes.
to Palpatine. That's correct.
It's glorious. It's
Yeah,
hostage.
it's
and
amazing.
He's losing with Rex.
Yes.
Yes. It's wild. Literally everything is done.
Okay.
It looks like it's going to be 4-4.
Polar Night. Yeah, it is amazing.
So it looks like that last bomb was dropped.
Okay, so you have to scrub that roll because he overrolled the pool, so he has to scrub that entire roll and redo it. That is very unfortunate. That's a lot more blanks than it was before.
This is true.
But yeah, I mean that's on you. You have to remember that stuff. And that one crit is going to get bounced by situational. Okay, they might be calling it here.
Yeah, they're adding up points.
They're gonna do points now. It's 4-4. That last bomb detonates.
All right, looks like that is the lead.
Yep.
It is possible if this is closer on points than we think.
Yeah,
But
it might
I do
be.
Think, I
They
think
both
Chris
they
has
both
it.
got their calculators out. This could be very close. All right, they shake. And I think Chris took it out.
I think Chris got it.
I think Chris took it down the way that, just by reading their body language,
He's a little happier.
I think Chris took it down.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
Oh, they're saying secret mission is an action. Oh, he never declared it. Oh no. Oh, he's counting it anyway.
yeah, they both were.
Yeah, it's a gentleman's agreement, I think. I think he wouldn't not do it.
I think that's what they're
I think he
going
just
for.
wanted to remind his opponent to declare it later.
I think so.
It's 4-4, yeah. So when it's 3 bombs to 3 bombs, 1 secret mission to 1 secret mission, a 4-point tie for both players, going to points, and Chris coming out on top. I'm gonna ask him for the score when they're done.
All right, so we've got about 55 minutes until the next game.
Yep, 55 minutes. We're gonna probably just run a Be Right Back screen and not turn the stream off.
Okay.
I'll probably just put a counter up, a timer up.
The downside of having a single streaming table.
Yeah. Daniel, what was the score?
This one, 401 to 238.
401 to
Okay.
238.
Good
Okay,
win.
so a convincing victory.
Cookies are very cheap.
Yes,
Yes, they
I
are.
noticed that.
Oh no, sorry. It's actually 236.
230
230.
236 to 401. Wow. Yeah.
This is why we're on baby Wookiees.
Do you want to get Chris? Do you want to get interviewed?
Sure. Let me get some water.
Yeah, get some water and come sit. You can sit too, Ghost. Come sit.
You wanna hang out with me?
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm so thrilled.
Yo,
can see me.
congrats on your win. That means you're 2-0 now, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you have one more game to go, potentially making the cut if you win your third game.
Is it all three of those make it?
I don't know if all 3-0s make it, but I hope they're back.
There you go.
Oh, what's up, T.O. Ben? Working hard at work.
When you get a moment, I need your signature. Fill out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to sign up. You got to fill out your So, guys, I'm here with Chris Schafer, goes by Habmo. So that was interesting, right? You got two single bus lists, both with Sabine Clanren, but one brought Core and one brought Wookiees. Now, you're giggling because tell us why you're giggling.
Because there's definitely a winner in that fight every time, and it's always the double Wookiees.
It's always the double
Yeah,
Wookiees.
the
Okay,
two Wookiees
why?
can
So tell the audience why that is.
They hit too hard and too fast for the core to keep up with them, and especially when you can delay their engagement with like the bus, or well, I mean, I didn't actually use both Wookiees on the core this time, but like they put out so much damage and they take so long to kill, and all they need to do is roll one or two blocks, and now you're way behind on your tempo.
Yeah,
Because now you wasted your
absolutely.
time killing. I had one Wookiee there. Instead of dying in 2 shots, he took 3 shots.
Right.
I saved a Z6 shot on God knows who.
I gotta say the pivotal moment for me was when the Wookiees were hitting the bus and they got rear arc shots, because that to me feels like a little bit of a giveaway. Like you don't really want ever to let your opponent into that back arc. if
No, and I
possible.
think he just got. I think he just kind of he felt he needed to dive. You'd have to ask him why we got into that situation. But as soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, these Wookiees were gonna sit here and wait for R2D2, but you know what? I got impact too. I got a lot of dice. You roll crits sometimes. They just kind of and they pierce, so you shred them.
Yeah, and the pierce, so you just shred. Yeah, and then the bus gun actually seemed to do a lot of work too. Out of 10, what rating would you give the AG2G quad laser out of 10?
That's such a tough answer. In this particular instance, it's great. I'm loving
Okay.
it. It's fantastic.
Okay.
I totally get cutting it for points because it is expensive.
Yeah.
Effectively, he cut his gun for 2 medics.
I see.
And with Mandos, I get that, but I mean, it was a long time trying to figure
It
out.
didn't seem like the medics could keep up to me.
Yeah, and I think I think the biggest issue he seemed to want to hold the Z6s to late because he wanted them to shoot things that I was bringing to him.
Right.
He wanted me to come to range 3 to shoot with Z6.
Right, he wanted to play
which means
reactive.
You have to move your medics first.
Oh, okay.
And so he only got to use 1 medic charge. They never got to really get going. And then I didn't get to like killing the Mandos until the end. Which
So
I
those
didn't
conflict
do.
with each other,
Yeah.
right? Having the medic, because you have things that are fighting to go last in that case.
Yeah, you really want, because you want your Z6 to be pass activations. Like, I had a core there that I just eventually didn't know what to do with, so I just sat there. But otherwise, other lists I've seen that do it well, like they have 2 medics and then a bunch of naked core that are just pass. So that way you can time your medics a little faster when you dig out a core. You're not giving orders to them.
Right.
But then
That's another problem with Rebel medics, right? You just can't control them. They're just putting orders on core in
Yeah.
Rebel is weak,
and
essentially.
it's the same, like, you take a lot of it. Same I found with the poor order control we have as Rebels is like, if I want to play triple Wookiee and a focus piece and sell focus piece, I just load up on Special Forces and say, I'm to draw this.
Yep.
And you can usually like get a bag almost to 50-50 and like you can top deck Special Forces when you need it sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't.
Let's see. So the Z6s, though, seem to do some damage. They definitely killed the Wookiees once they were engaged, but the Wookiees you saw just how powerful they were. There was that moment in the third round where they kind of just stepped through a unit of Rebel troopers on their way to Sabine. They kind of just stomped them.
Yeah, so both the Wookiees made back their points, one killing the bus and the other one killing 2 Z6 squads.
Oh my gosh.
And then also making Sabine have to withdraw rather than...
Right, which sort of wastes her turn a little bit.
That's one reason I don't like playing without a Darksaber is you're so susceptible to Sabine just being bogged down in melee.
Yep.
And especially with Wookiees where like, you're never killing them.
Yeah.
You're not punching your way after that.
I mean, if I had my druthers, I would have tried to use the height a little more, but it's tough though.
Yeah, I had to pick where I was going to engage, and like, well, I didn't get to really pick it. He picked where we were going to engage, and I just drove my bus over there.
Okay, one last question before we go on break. What do you think you're going to face next round? Actually, let me make this clearer. What list do you want to face? What list don't you want to face?
Can I say I don't want to face any of them?
Okay.
Now we've really filtered out to like the top tier stuff.
Okay.
Rexstar might be a little bit more like, unless they have like strong impact, is a little bit more doable.
Do you think you have good chances against Rexstar?
I think I can get my Wookiees in, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how much damage they do.
I've got enough threats that maybe it does something.
We'll see if Call Me Captain doesn't murder me.
I'm really afraid of airspeeders, and I'll pull that next. So
okay.
That's my fear.
You think you're gonna get airspeeders? Okay. Yeah, airspeeder versus single bus. That hurts. That's a pain.
Airspeeder against anything I play is bad.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thank you, stream. We'll be back at 4:30 with more Lone Star Open Day 1. We'll see you then.